everybody. I think we're live. Yeah, it looks like we're live. I'll wait for some people to show up before I start the stream. Just had made a coffee. I'm going to have a little live here, and I have what I have here is I have a old live stream. I have an old live stream that me and TMan filmed, and I haven't listened to it. I thought maybe we could listen to it together and just talk about what we're hearing and things like that. I was missing TMan this weekend. So I was like, and since I can't live stream with him anymore, I was like, this one's private, so like you guys don't have access to it. You guys can't listen to it. I started making all my live streams private, but ones with TMan I've been wanting to listen to. So hey, what's going on, Lippy? Hey, I see I missed the stream last night. Yeah, no big deal, man. It was a random call. I wasn't planning on it. I know, and I wasn't doing live streams for a while. I was just upset I didn't want to do them without TMan, but I know TMan, and he would want me to keep doing them. He would think it's what I'm doing stupid, so because he loved the live streams and he loved being a guest on them. One day when I have the time, I gotta go through and do all the highlights. And there's a bunch on the old channel too. He was a part of, and they're all up there. But you got to dig through them. I don't have his name in the titles or anything. You just call in. I have over 100 live streams that are like 4 hours long, so it'll be hard to sift through. I know he didn't come in for any of the video game ones I would do, so I can scratch those ones out. But I see we got a bunch of people. We got a bunch of people watching. Don't forget to like the stream and let me know who's here in the chat. Let me know who's in the chat right now. See, we got a bunch of bros watching. Nobody commented. Y'all know when you everybody let me know when you want me to start the TMan stream. Logan, what's up, buddy? Oh shit. Okay. It's going dark on me here. I'm gonna have to play this. Hey, we're live. It looks like it. All right. We are live. We are live. We got fucking TMan. TMan. Let me know if you guys can hear it. I'll turn it up. The ninth wonder of North Carolina. You know it. That's funny. Okay, I close. Oh yeah, I gotta get the chat up here. All right, we got JM, Aaron, Hendry. Are you going live? We are live now, man. If you stuck around. Mysterious Beard, what's going on?
Do not forget to partake in the poll. Do you like TMan or not? We were talking before the live stream. We thought it was pretty funny. We bust up laughing pretty hard, so we made it. Had to be there. We thought it was hilarious. Oh man, big things going on. Big things going on. Luis, my man, hello, hello. I accidentally voted yes. Fucking accident slipped and fucking hit yes. Really wanted to hit
That's the correct answer. I accidentally clicked yes.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, guys, we're fucking, we all be better bugging TMan tonight. TMan, do you got the chat up?
Oh, not currently, no. I can pull it up, though.
Yeah, you should pull it up. Just hit pause on the stream so we don't got to listen to ourselves.
Okay.
You hit pause and the live chat still happens. That way we can answer questions. I think a lot of people are going to want to ask TMan questions. Since TMan hasn't been active on his own YouTube. What does other mean? Whatever you want it to mean, JM. whatever you need it to mean. I feel like
I'm greeted with the same message.
oh, we better vote yes, TMan. Better vote yes. Oh, we got all these beautiful Zippos here.
I like how someone voted no.
Someone voted no. Yeah. My next live stream.
Hilarious.
My next live stream, I'm gonna have to put myself up on there. Do you hate ZF77? The ZF77 link. Yeah, sorry. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. I don't know why I'm saying it, but I just feel every other YouTube says it. I'm not a real YouTuber if I don't say it. Make more polls. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're always gonna have some good polls. I can't do it during the live stream though because I gave my mouse to my niece. She didn't have she just bought a new computer and she didn't have a wireless mouse and she went away to university, so I gave it to her and I'm without one. And now because of the way the stream is, I can't see anything on the computer screen to change the poll. TMan's in the chat. Good. We got him in the chat. We got him on stream. Oh man, I got the worst heartburn right now. Whew. I think it was that canned soup, man. Chicken noodle soup, Campbell's in a can, gives you heartburn.
Actually, believe it or not, I've gotten heartburn from the exact same type of Campbell soup, too.
Yeah, man. What the fuck, dude? What, am I going to get polio from those fucking unprotected tin cans? Like, geez. I already feel it in my head, man. Gonna be all rickety in this bitch. Oh, so what's going on, commenters? What's going on in the chat? Don't forget to keep commenting the whole stream. I know me and TMan are reading them. We're doing a full interview tonight. Any questions for TMan, you get answered now. And he cannot lie.
No, I can't. It's foreboding.
Yeah, it's fucking truth only tonight. Ask me anything. Anything. TMan will tell you the truth. He'll tell you how many bodies he's buried. And where they are. Oh, man.
Wait what?
Wait. That's a lot of power. Yeah, that is a lot of power.
And we gave it all to you.
That's it, man. Your beard won't be so mysterious now. It'll be all out in the open. I've always wondered what that name meant, mysterious beard. Is it because there is no beard? That's what makes it mysterious.
Maybe it's the style of combing.
Yes, the old comature. Never thought of it like that. It's a sea of thieves. A sea of thieves thing. What's the Sea of Thieves? Is that a video game?
Sea of Thieves. That rings a bell, but I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, video game.
Okay, it is a video game. For what console, Mysterious Beard? Is it worth playing? Is it cool? Is it for original Nintendo? That'd be sick. Because then I would have it. I got my emulator with every single game for Nintendo ever made on it. Microsoft, and yes, it is worth playing. Are you like a captain or a pirate? Does it have anything to do with the ocean? What's it about?
Space pirates.
So TMan space pirate. Yes, space pirate. So TMan, you got a new job, bro?
Yeah, working at a good old gas station again.
Yeah.
It's only part-time since I'm going back to school now.
So tell me, when you work at the gas station, are the fumes free? Or do you got to pay for those?
I don't really know.
It's a gas huffing joke, bro. If you didn't know.
Yes, the fumes are free.
Yes. Get all the free fumes I want. I just walk in, big breath of air. All of a sudden, I'm good for the next 20 minutes. Sometimes you just find me in the bathroom holding the key. Sea of Thieves is a pirate game. Oh, nice. Sounds fun. Microsoft. Is it like first person? Do you get to like swashbuckle and stuff and walk the plank and sword fight? Bring your shovel with you just in case you find some treasure. Louis, Zippo fanatic. Out of 3 3D printed ones, which one of the Zippo holder you like more? Out of all the 3D printed ones that you have sent me, my man, because you are a legend, I like this one. But this one seems to be the best for me because it's low. It doesn't take up a lot of space. Like I feel like if I had a bunch of these, I could just stack a bunch really close together. What I don't like is how much of it covers when I put it in. How much of the face it covers. That's why I like this one the best because it's the most sleekest and smallest. It makes the most sense. Now, don't get me wrong. I like them. Clearly, I do. I'm using them. Y'all never not use them. I love these 3D printed Zippo stands. I think there's a lot of things you could do with these. A lot of places you can go with them. I would even say you could probably make a 3D printed super diamond tank. I had a guy in the chat one time. He was talking about doing it. And he said he was going to give anybody who wanted the program to do it or whatever, but he was going to make 3D printed tanks that go on the inside of the thing. I was rummaging at the dollar store all day today to find something because I have an idea in my mind. If I can just find a piece of metal that would just, even if it doesn't have a top, it doesn't have to be closed off, but like a piece of rectangular metal. So I was looking at the dollar store for some sort of knick-knack or toy or something that had that where I can just, because all I got to do is I just got to get a solid steel bottom plate, right? And just have, even if it, like, I was thinking about taking a slim and just cutting it down so I can have that bottom section because it fits into a Zippo insert, but it's too long. The problem is it's too long. It's just a little too long. If I could just get it a little less wide, I could fit it right into a Zippo insert, man. It would be so sick. And then I would just use I would make a rubber gasket for the top with a hole in it for the wick. And I would have my own completely sealed tank that goes into a Zippo insert. And then I would You'd have to wrap a little cotton around the wick that comes out of the rubber stopper, but just for anything that, just to soak up any dripping that would come out of it. And then after that, I don't know, I thought it would be pretty damn cool. Just to make, because a lot of people have been asking me about the damn sealed tank, and I was like, man, I got to make a sealed tank. But the thing is, a bullet shell just isn't enough fluid for me. You know what I mean? It just, and one that fits inside a Zippo, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it'd be enough fluid for me.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be.
You know, just to have that extra space on each side in a rectangular form, I think would be the best bet. I see what you mean, but the good thing about the black one, for example, is that it is more stable. Oh yeah, it's more stable. I can push it around and knock it. I can't do that with that. It just falls right over. But the thing is, like, I don't know. I'm not in here slapping around my Zippos either. Yeah. But this gray one's stable too. Don't get me wrong. This other one's very stable too. I do like this one. I just wish maybe if it was shorter. Maybe if you did the same thing but shorter, so much of the Zippo didn't sink in, because like over a centimeter of the Zippo goes in there. It goes right over. It goes right to that. That's almost 2 centimeters. It sinks in. That's what I don't like. Like, it's not that I don't like it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say that. I fucking love it. I use it every day. You see them every live stream. They're out here. Ever since you gave them to me, I've never put them away. That's for sure. So I do like them. I'm not. You put me in a tight predicament, Louise, asking me which one's my favorite. This one's my favorite because I like how much of the Zippo gets to be seen, and I like that it's stackable. I could put a bunch of these in a row if I wanted to. I know I only have the one. It doesn't make sense for me to say that. But if I had more, or a friend with a 3D printer, and I wanted to print off 10 of those, I could. Yeah, I can make it shorter. The next time I'll send you one with your logo. Oh, sick, bro. That'd be sick, dude. With my logo on it. Oh, man. I do like the pyramid style. You know what I mean? I do like it. You are right. It is very nice. But yeah, a little shorter and my logo on it. Buddy, that'd be prime.
Yeah, I do like that. Like that one gray one. I like the pyramid shape.
Yeah, that is the thing. I like pyramids. Like I just naturally like pyramids. They're very appeasing to the eye, especially when they're done right, you know? Nice, perfectly triangular.
Yeah.
I'm very Egyptian.
The 4-sided triangle that's 3D.
Yeah. Hell, I might even premiere this tomorrow. So TMan's working hard. He's getting all the free gas fumes.
Yeah, I'm getting high off.
Do they sell Zippo stuff at your gas station or what?
They sell Zippo fluid and Zippo wicks and Zippo flints, but they don't sell any actual Zippos. And I asked them, well, what's the point? And they were like, well, a lot of people in this area carry Zippo still, which is true. I've run into at least 5 people my age carrying Zippo in this town. And that's literally just talking to a few random people. So
Yeah, well, you know how annoying it is fucking going somewhere and they don't have anything for Zippos? Like, I would rather you not sell Zippos, but at least have the respect to carry the fluid and the flints. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of stores around here. There's a ton of stores like that around here. They have fluid and stuff, but they don't have Zippos. But TMan, you know what you can do when you show up? When you show up for your shift, you can bring a nice little Zippo display, set it up at the till, and you can crank a few Zippos out of there. Make a little money on the side.
that's a good idea.
You know? Nobody's got to know. I think that's a good idea. Because then there's going to be people coming in and be like, oh, dang, Zippo? Haven't had one of these in so long. You guys got fluid and flints too? Dang.
The Walmart here in Boone used to, back in the day, carry Zippos, Zippo display case. They didn't have like the blister packs yet.
Oh yeah.
But then they updated the Walmart, and now all they carry is the stupid blister packs, which I'm not really that big of a fan of.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I had the blister packs at my Walmart, I'd be pretty excited. Like, I know you take them for granted because you got the availability of them, but like here in Canada, we don't, man. I would love for Walmart in Canada to carry blister packs. Fucking, just because like I'd be able to get them for like, $20. I'd go get I wouldn't have to order it on the internet, right? If I wanted a black mat, I can go pick one up, or an orange mat, I go pick one up for $20 cheap. You know what I mean? And then I could use it. And like, if you're using a Zippo, what the fuck do you care if it comes with a box or not? Like, dude,
It's going to be in your pocket. It's not going to be in the box.
Yeah, and like I said, when we were young, man, nobody kept the boxes, even the plastic display case ones. Nobody kept them. Everyone threw them out. Like, most people around here just always threw out their boxes, because why would you keep the box? It's like, keeping the box to your fucking anything you buy. Like, why would you keep the box? You throw out the box. And like, that only recently on my YouTube channel is when I started keeping the boxes. I was like, oh, it seems everyone cares about boxes. Like, because when I buy one to collect and it comes with a box, obviously I didn't throw away the box. I just meant like when I bought one to use, I was the same guy. Yeah, I'd throw away the box. What the fuck would I keep it for? Nobody else I knew was keeping them, so it just seemed stupid for me to keep them. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, all my stores don't have Zippos, but all the stuff I gotta go buy. Okay, take care, Mysterious Beard. Thanks for popping in. John, our stores have Zippo fluid in Flints, usually not wicks though. Yeah, wicks are hard to come by at the stores here. That's what I noticed too. But they all have but none of them have actually. When I say that they have Zippo fluid and Zippo Flints, I mean they have fluid in Flints, not Zippo brand. It's hard to find Zippo branded stuff. Like, I gotta go out of my way to find the Zippo brand. I could get Ronson any fucking where I want. But
I know, and I find that weird. Because, like, even Walmart, like, they carry the Zippos, but they don't carry Zippo fluid. Or, well, actually, recently they have started carrying Zippo fluid, but it's only the tiny bottles. And the tiny bottles they keep back in the camping section for the Zippo hand warmers. They don't keep them up front with the Ronson lighter fluid that's right next to the blister packs that they have. And I'm like, why would you do that?
yeah, I know. What a pain in the ass.
They're both owned by Zippo, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But I mean, there is still differences in the fluids. So.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the Ronson fluid's much cheaper. It's not the premium stuff,
True.
But JM says shops around me have a big selection of Zippos. Nice, man. Yeah, you know what? You hit up the few gas stations here, and Buddy's got like a 32 display case, and he's selling hockey team ones or whatever. That's usually about it. Or like the store engraving shops, like people that you get gifts engraved for, like jewelry and stuff, they all carry Zippos because that's a popular thing to get engraved too. And they make a lot of money off engraving a Zippo because it's bigger. So they charge you more than they do for a little piece of jewelry, like a ring or something like that. But Zippos are still alive and ringing bells, so that's what I like to hear. Zippo Fanatic, how deep you want the base to be? I'm working on the design now. So let me see, because this base is perfect. The depth, it is. Hold on. Let me see. It's 0.8. It's 0.8 centimeters, bro. You use centimeters, right? You're not in inches in Dominican Republic. It's 0.8 centimeters deep, I believe. I think that's about right. Yeah, that's pretty much bang on. Yeah, man, fucking. Your package is out, Luis. It says it should be there in 13 days, but it should be less. Oh, and I got big news for everybody. Guess who sent in a box of fucking Zippos to get repaired? Me. I had some Niagara Falls Zippos that needed repairing. And does anyone remember that video I made of how to send your Zippos in for repair on my old channel? Everyone always comes over here and asks, did you get those back? Everybody always asks that, and I didn't even send them. I sent them today. So, in a month and
that really old video?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I've done the same thing with my Zippos. Like, I'll break one, but since I have so many, I don't feel the need to send it in immediately. Now, back when I just first started collecting and I only had 8 Zippos, one of them broke, yeah, I'd be sending that in the next day. But
yeah, right, exactly. When your collection's small and you have one broken, it kills you. You're like, dang, I need that fixed right away. But when you got as many as me, you don't even care. Like, or as many as TMan or Jeremy or whoever. You know, a lot of people in the chat have a lot of Zippos too. Like, you just don't care. You're like, throw it in a box. Like, those have been sitting in there for over a year now. That video's over a year old. I just sent them in now. Ventress would be happy. Because she's the one who's on my case about it all the time. But, she's going to be fucking pissed when she finds out I didn't send in the Marlboro red roof to get fixed.
are you going to try to...
Well, you know what?
maybe weld that back on?
I didn't send in the Marlboro red roof because I don't think Zippo will fix it. I honestly don't think they will.
I mean, I'm being honest with you. I doubt they would too, because that red piece that sits on the top lid of the lighter is technically the finish of the Zippo, and the finish is not guaranteed. So they might, be like, look, we can't do anything.
Yeah, and so here's the thing, right? So I send them the red roof. I highly doubt they're going to fix it because if you read the fine print on their website, they start talking funny business about plates on Zippos. And it's like, fuck, man. So I could already tell by reading it that I could tell that they're not going to fix it. So I was looking over at it. I was looking it over. I'm like, well, I know Zippo, they will replace it with one of its value or whatever. I'm like, but Jeremy gave this to me, right? Like, I don't care that it's a red roof. I don't care about this or that. I just care about it because Jeremy gave it to me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck. So I think I could fix it, man. I was looking it over. If I take the plates off, because 2 of the plates aren't bent. The plate on either side is not bent, and then a plate on either side is bent, right? But very minutely, like very small bend, just like crimped a little bit, like nothing structurally where you notice in the paint or anything. And so I have 2 big flat stock pieces of metal and clamps. So I'm going to put each one in between and I'm going to fucking flatten them completely level and straight again in the clamps. And then I'm going to take the black mat lid off. I have a brand new black mat. I'm going to remove the lid from that, put it on, because on the original, the lid is bust in. Like the lid got completely bent up. There's nothing you can do to fix that. Once the crease is in there, that's it. It's creased, it's in there. And Zippo also won't fix that. They'll try to replace the lid too, right? So they're just going to do the same thing I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a new lid, and the whole case of the Zippo is completely fine. Like those 2 metal plates that are on the outside completely saved that Zippo, man. I can't believe it. A truck run over it with 2 tires, white Chevy Silverado, and fucking it didn't crush the case, it only crushed the lid. So I was very impressed with that. So the case is completely fine. So in that way, it'll still be all original case, all original fucking hardware. Just it'll have a brand new lid. It'll just have a modern lid. Big fucking deal. You'll never be able to notice the difference. You won't be able to tell because Jeremy gave it to me such good condition that like the lid does look brand new on it, anyways, right? So you'll never be able to tell. So I'm pretty happy with that. Speak of the fucking devil, look, he's in the chat. I didn't even notice he was in there.
He said they won't fix the red roof, and he's right, because it's cosmetics, and it's also, the red roof is, again, technically part of the Zippos finish, which is not guaranteed, so.
Yeah. Luis, we use both metric and standard. Now keep in mind that it is too short. Your logo will be very small. Yes, that's right. Well, okay, how about this, Luis? I don't care how big or tall it is because it's my logo. Make it fucking giant. Make it giant if you want, man, bro. Don't worry about that. I think all the stands are cool. I'm happy to have either one. If you got to make it bigger for it to have my logo nicer on it, just do that, okay? Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter because I'd rather my logo be a big one anyways. That way I can show it off and everybody has to look at it. JM, Reduce Center has a shop with 4 spinning stands. Nice. So you got some variety to look through when you go, man. Do they keep it updated with new ones, or is it all like 2019 stuff? I noticed that around town here is a lot of the display cases have all stuff from 2016 to 2019. Yeah, I got more broken ones in boxes than most have in entire collections. Yeah, I know. Me and TMan were talking about that before we went live. I was talking about all your Zippos from all the old pictures you sent me. They won't fix the red roof. It's cosmetic. Yeah, you guys heard everything I said, so obviously I agree. Would they fix the hinge on your custom Zippos? No, they would not. If you actually read the Zippo warranty, they said any customization to the Zippo, anything you do to it, they technically don't have to fix it. But that doesn't mean they won't, because you could buy a Zippo, a chrome Zippo from Zippo, bring it to one of these shops, get, your name engraved on it, and a heart, and a fucking wedding date, whatever the hell you want on it. And if you break that Zippo and send it back to Zippo, Zippo is going to fix that. I've had it happen to me. I've known people with weddings and their Zippos broke, and I know people that got them as birthday presents with their name engraved on it. Technically, that is a customization. But they still honor it. Now, when they see something like mine badass, they might start asking questions. But they know me over there at Zippo too, right? They know Zippo Fanatics, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just fixed it. Because you know what I mean? Everyone in the Zippo company knows how many sales I do for them for free and how many people I turn on to Zippo for them. So if they see one of my customs in there, they probably just fix it. Okay, I will use the same black one and I'll add your logo to the other side. Okay, perfect. Lippy, hey everyone, what's going on, Lipsters? We got T-Man on the horn. I'm doing a lot of talking right now because there's some comments to read, but we got T-Man here. Gear up, hey Zippo Fanatic. Sorry, haven't been in contact for a while. Lots going on. Yeah, man, that's life, bro. That's life. We all been like that. It's fine. Everyone's here now. That's all that matters. So go on, T-Man. What's your latest Zippo woes?
Well, I told you a few weeks ago I had attempted to buy a table lighter.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh well, that didn't wind up coming into fruition.
No. Happens.
Yeah.
People are crazy. I'm over table lighters. I had a bad taste in my mouth from a fucking Lady Barbara. Me and Jeremy did the deal on, and Zippo.ca fucked me. Fuck Jeremy, but I feel like it was me they fucked because I was involved in it. Jeremy got COVID last week. Oof, buddy. Well, I hope you're better now and everything's good. I had gotten COVID last week too. I was only sick for a few days, but I have still not fully recovered. It's been a few weeks now, and I still get headaches every day. I don't know what the fuck's been going on.
I've only ever had COVID 3 times. Once in March of 2020.
So you had every strain. You had fucking COVID-19, Delta, and Omicron. That's 3 times. And now there's the new strain that I got. Like I've gotten every one now. Every one that came out, I've got. I've been sick 4 times with this shit. But the Omicron was fucking sucked though because it was hard. It was like just super sick, just for like a day, and then it was just gone. But like I haven't been that sick in a while. It was a pretty harsh flu. Bro, I was sick for like a day and a half. Yeah, man. Like, just when I got hit with COVID, it was all quick symptoms and fast and done over with. It felt good right away, but
I wonder if that's because I've had the same thing happen to me my second time or third time getting it. Like the amount of time that I was sick was greatly reduced. Like the second time I got COVID was in early 2021, and that time I got COVID, I was only sick for like 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Now I'm sure I still had it, still could transmit it to other people, but that's the weird thing about COVID is you can have it for like a week and not even know that you have it yet before you start showing signs of it.
Yeah, like the very first COVID I got, like the COVID-19 there, like I was sick for half a day. Like I was fine, didn't feel any residuals. Then that Delta came around and it was just same thing, a day, it didn't really bother me. And then, but that Omicron, it just hit you heavy with symptoms for a day. It went away and it was just highly infectious. But this one, man, I got hit, same thing. I was sick for like a day, went away. But then I've been blowing my nose and coughing up phlegm ever since though. Like, and have headaches, like ever since. Been over a couple weeks. But like, I'm not sick. I feel fine. It's just I'm blowing my nose a ton, and I'm coughing up phlegm a ton, and I got headaches. I can't stop taking vids of my custom Zippo, making a lot of shorts. Oh, nice, man. Well, I'm subscribed. I haven't seen any yet. Would you just post one? Let me see. Nope. Just got to check those old subscriptions. Yeah, man, that is a nice Zippo I made for you, too. TMan's using his custom right now, too. He's using...
Yeah, that's good old Donald Duck.
Donald Duck, baby.
Smoking that good.
I like that Donald Duck one, man. I wanted to do that as a Donald Duck, Daffy Duck remake. You know what? I actually might do that. On one of my Zippos. I might do it on a vintage look. Get the Donald.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Yeah, Donald Duck one side, Daffy Duck the other side. They're both hitting blunts. I like that. Because those are my 2 favorite Looney Tunes characters, right? Like from Disney, it's Donald Duck. From Looney Tunes, it's Daffy Duck. Like they were my 2 favorite characters growing up from those cartoons, right? Like back in the day, everybody knows what I'm talking about. Back in the day, those are the only cartoons you're watching, right? Either those ones or those ones. But it was more Looney Tunes because they were on all weekend. They were on all weekend. They just ran all day, like. And Daffy Duck was my favorite, man. He was a fucking wacky ass character. Him, Marvin the Martian,
and Bugs Bunny.
I hated Bugs Bunny. Never liked Bugs. I was always hoping.
His accent.
I was always hoping there'd be an episode where Elmer Fudd just blew his fucking head off. I always thought it was coming too. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be the one. he's gonna get him." And Wile E. Coyote. I like Wile E. Coyote. Didn't like the Roadrunner.
What's funny is the Roadrunner wound up getting put on muscle car.
And I like Sylvester too. Actually, I like Sylvester.
Sylvester's a good one.
Yeah. And I like Pepe Le Pew, but I guess now he's considered a rapist.
Or sexist or whatever they want to.
No, full on rapist. That skunk always said no, man. He forced himself on her all the time. Bad influence for kids. I could see it. Makes sense. I never really liked him. I always thought he was creepy. Made sense now when I got older. So that'll be a cool Zippo. I might have to get a new image though. I don't want to use the same image that TMan already has. Everyone knows I don't like making the two of the same Zippo.
Yeah.
That's a big pet peeve for me.
Yeah, because you want every single last one of them to be unique.
Exactly, right? Like you know what I mean? Like Luis is getting his Bruce Willis one. I don't want to, if someone came up and was like, hey, can you make me a Bruce Willis one? Fuck no. I'll make you one if your name was Bruce. I'd put Bruce on it. Won't be no Willis. Yeah, and I don't know. It just takes the fun out of it for me to make it two of the same. I like making different ones. Hey everyone, so been 2 weeks since I sent that Zippo lighter case and still nothing. Well, time to check post office. Also, hopefully payday tomorrow. What about a Bruce Dickinson Zippo lighter? Done. Consider it done. The only thing I might consider is doing another John Wayne one. I like John Wayne. But what was I trying to say? I was reading this thing. He sent it in, still nothing. So, do you live close to Pennsylvania? Or do you live across from Pennsylvania? Because there's usually about a week shipping. Okay, Florida, so you're pretty damn close. So it probably took mail traveling through Florida is hell for some reason. I don't know why.
That's true.
I have no idea why. Sending things to Florida is the biggest fucking pain in the ass for some reason. And like once it gets there, it just time slows down for mail packages. I don't know why. But it happens. And so expect about a week or whatever for it to go through the sorting, bullshit, all that stuff. Then expect it to be at Zippo for at least a week and a half, right? And then, another week to get back to you. I've seen a lot of turnarounds on repairs from just comments and Reddit and stuff. A lot of Americans saying it takes 3 weeks, a month. I've seen that a lot.
One time, years ago, before COVID, I had sent one in, and I got fixed within 2.5 weeks. They sent it back.
Yeah, dude, like in 2016, I sent in some to get repaired. They were back to me in 3 weeks, and I live in Canada. But then I knew a guy during the pandemic who sent his in to get repaired. It took 4 months. He was living in Canada. So you know what I mean? But now shipping is going well. Everything's doing good. So I wouldn't really be too worried about it. Darkwing Duck would be cool for Zippo. Yes, we've talked about that before, and I did like Darkwing Duck when I was a kid. I like DuckTales and Darkwing Duck shit. That was all on in the late 80s, early 90s. It was interesting for me. Blather and Blathers. Yeah. Suffering succotash. Especially since it's painted. Wait, what's painted? What were we talking about? What's your favorite Iron Maiden album? Probably going to make a gift. Oof. Well, obviously, for me, man, it's always going to be their first one. You know what I mean? Like that's how I am. That's how I am with any band too, because their first album is what's always turned me on to their music. You know what I mean? Some people argue that the second one is better. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can say that. Everyone has their. But I know the artwork isn't as good for the first one either, as it got progressively better for the other ones. Oh, the case you sent is painted. Okay. Perfect. Now, did you paint the case yourself, or it's a painted case from Zippo? Canadian Cobra, what's going on? We got TMan in the chat, guys. Anybody who has a question for TMan? I agree. The first one is a good one. Yeah, exactly. Right. The first. It's the first. What do you do? Okay, Zippo painted it. Okay. One of the painted ones from Zippo. Oh, I got a nug here. JM, I'm still using the fucking humidor. I love having this humidor. It completely changed my life, man. Like, my cigars stay good in here. My fucking weed always stays nice and perfect. I like having this humidor. I can't believe I've been going my whole life without using the humidor, to be honest. Now I just seem like a scrub. Not much. Just cooked dinner. Now chilling. Nice. Yeah, it's probably 3.5 hours behind where you are. Nice other side of the country. Sometimes I wish I was on the other side of the country. Sometimes I wish I was just kicking it in North Carolina.
That'd be pretty dope.
All right, TMan. So just run this by me, okay? I visit North Carolina. I'm in Boone. You know I've been coming for a month. What are we doing? What would you have planned for ZF77 in Boone, North Carolina? Partying, eh? Just me and you. Let's go see my grandpa, buddy. Oh, he likes to drink.
Probably do some smoking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do some smoking. Yeah. Is there any sights to see in Boone? What would you take me to do? Would you wine and dine me or no?
Well, we could go to the Grandfather Mountain. That's one of the tallest mountains in the area. Though, of course, that's in Blowing Rock, not Boone. But Boone and Blowing Rock are stupidly close to each other, almost to the point. In fact, if Boone and Blowing Rock grow much more, they're basically the towns are gonna merge, basically.
Wait, so there's a town called Blowing Rock?
Yes.
Like blowing? Like fucking blowjob?
No, not like that. So how it got its name is there's a rock out there that almost forms like an overhang and a cliff. And legend has it, back in the 1800s or 1700s, an Indian girl was out there and she fell off in a gust of wind, or it was so windy that it blew her back up on to the rock that she fell off of.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Blowing Rock.
That's crazy, man. Do a bunch of crackheads just sit there and blow rock now? Hey, man, don't tread on me. It says I'm supposed to be allowed to blow as many rocks as I want.
Area where that rock is.
Yeah, man, like Blowing Rock. Like, can you like what a name for a
The more I
place?
think about it, the more it sounds like a weird name.
Yeah, like there's this place in British Columbia. It's called Salmon Arm, and like I used to have like this best boy that fucking like me and him were tight friends, man. His name was Dylan, and he was from Salmon Arm, British Columbia, and I was like, salmons don't even have arms. I was like what a fucking dumb name. Yeah, we just always make fun of them. Like, not make fun of them, but joke around together about it, right? Like, he'd make fun of my hometown too. Never pronounce it right. By the way, ticket finally secured. Nice. Last tour ever. Last chance to ever see them again, and you will be there. LOL, Legacy of the Beast 2020 show at Tampa Bay is happening for me. Nice. Congratulations, buddy. That's going to be a good time. I would stay away from towns called Blowing Rock. Yeah, no fucking doubt. But he can't. It's connecting to Boone. Like, you know what I mean? Pretty soon they're going to converge, and they're going to be called fucking... They're gonna merge. It's going to be called...
one big city.
It's going to be called Blowing Boone. that's fucking funny, man. Blow and Boone. And like, I swear to God, when I come to Blow and Boone and I don't get a blowjob from one of the locals there, I'm gonna be pissed. I think this town's a fucking lie.
Well, trust me, there are about 20,000 college-aged girls here throughout like every single year. So,
bro, you put me in front of 20,000 college girls. My numbers have just went up because that means 1 in 21,000, even if she's ugly, is at least gonna give me fellatio. At least one of them, right? Like, you ask enough times, someone's gonna say yes.
you're not wrong.
No, that's just numbers, bro. That's numbers. Like, that's a numbers game. You can't lie with the math. Also visiting Pensacola Bay next week and probably going to get a new Zippo from a friend who sells them. Hopefully we'll get an armor. Nice, yeah. Picking up an armor is always a good score. They're $20 on eBay, brand new though too. Pensacola's a nice area. I've seen some documentaries around there. T-Man, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna smoke a joint. You keep the fucking chat going. Just read.
Alrighty.
T-Man's gonna read your comments, answer your questions. Don't forget, this is an Ask T-Man anything. He cannot lie.
No, I can't.
Ask him if he's
I have
gay.
to tell the complete total truth. I'm hooked up to a lie detector right now.
Yeah, he is hooked up to a lie detector, and he has to answer every question truthfully.
Quagmire strategy.
Yeah, and now I'm going to go outside. I'm just gonna relax, man. You know. Oh, that sucks. If I would have answered you on the computer, I could have took my phone outside and still been involved in the chat, but then I can't because you're on the phone. Okay, everybody, anything you got to ask T-Man, like where he's been or what he's doing or his new Zippos, here it is. He's ready.
Wait, never heard of him. Who, Quagmire? That's a character from Family Guy. How many Bics have I bought? I've never bought. Actually, no, I take that back. One time in 2013, I bought a Bic. It was the only Bic I ever bought. It was at a local gas station in a little town called Chincoteague Island, Virginia. You can look that up if you want. It's a little tiny town and almost borders Maryland, but it's all the way out, like on the ocean or whatever. And it's just literally a tiny little island that has like a little small community, and that they had a little gas station in there. And when I was 13, walked in there, picked out a brown colored Bic, and walked up to the counter, and the guy just sold it to me. Didn't even ask any questions. But then, of course, I got into Zippos, and then, never even looked at Bics again. Besides, I would even prefer a clipper lighter to a Bic anyway, because with a clipper, you can actually refill it. With a Bic, you can't, so... TMan is an OG. Thanks. still remember when I first got into collecting Zippos. Well, in reality, what had happened was when I was about 5 or 6 years old, my father at that time was a pipe smoker and had recently finally quit smoking pipes. And ever since then, he's never touched tobacco at all. But he, once on occasion, every so often, smoke a tobacco pipe. And when I was 5 or 6, he got this old 1967 Zippo that was still in its box, and that was my grandfather's. Now, originally, my father thought it was his grandfather's, so he told me it was my great-grandfather's, but then later on, when I was about, 15, 16, when my father gave me the lighter back, and I'll explain why he wound up giving it back, because he never really took it away from me, but again, I'll explain that here in a minute. He explained that that lighter was actually the lighter that my grandfather had during the Vietnam War, and he actually purchased it at the military exchange on the base that he went to, because my grandfather at that time was living in Chicago, working for IBM, and he got drafted and sent all the way down to Texas for his boot camp. But, so anyway, he gave me the lighter. He didn't give me any lighter fluid at that time because I was, 5, 6 years old. Didn't want me, burning the house down with a Zippo or anything like that. But, so I had it, and I was just playing with it, because I thought it was cool, it was neat, interesting, what have you. I left the Zippo in its box. I carried both the box and the Zippo outside into our backyard, and I left it in our garden. And 2 days later, huge rainstorm. However, luckily later that day, my father had gone into the garden and had seen that I had left my grandfather's 1967 Zippo out there, and then he was like, yeah, maybe he's a little too young to have a lighter like this, so then he put it away. And then when I actually got into full-on collecting when I was about 15, he brought that lighter back out and was like, do you remember this? And I was like, yes, I do. I thought that thing was long gone. Solid brass Zippo from 1998. Is that your birth year, by chance? See, because what I really want to find is a L of 2000 Zippo, because that's both my birth month and birth year Zippo, so. So what, that make you, 23? So I'm 21 now. Being born in December, it's like you basically live almost the whole entire year behind, even though you were born 2000. But being December, it wasn't until the very end of 2000, so.
Is that a fact?
Yes, it is.
If only it were true,
All
guys.
the knowledge you need to know, I will answer you in one way or another.
TMan was lying the entire time.
I'm gonna be real with you, most of the time that you were out there, I was just telling stories.
Yeah, I wasn't, I didn't even hear what you were talking about. But you know what I was thinking, T-Man? You should go on your channel. What you should do is, on this live stream where it says share, you should hit it and hit create post and make a post in your community that you are live on Zippo Fanatics channel, and for any of your fans that want to talk to you, can come talk to you here.
Okay. Create post. There we go.
You know, just for your home fries, right? Because it's not often you're ever live, and I'm sure they'd like to talk to you.
True.
You know, don't forget about your fans, man. Not all of our subscribers are the same. Let's see what you guys are talking about here.
Man, I freaking miss TMan listening to these and shit.
Oh, you guys had quite the chat. What I hear someone talking about Terry. Where's Terry? There's Terry. What's going on? T-Man is an OG, guys. He's great.
Oh, that one's for you, buddy.
So you're looking for a February 1998. Ask Jeremy if he's got a February 98. I bet you he does. Probably right beside his blowing rock Zippo. Oh, man.
You know what's funny? This is another thing, because my father, you know, I was telling everyone in the chat at one point in time he smoked a pipe. He actually has a pipe ashtray with the picture of the glowing rock on it. It says glowing rock from North Carolina. It's a pipe ashtray from like 1948.
That's dope, man. You gotta get your hands on that. You gotta get that fucking blowing rock tray, man. That's sick. I might even just make one myself. Just to have. That's funny, man. Because you know what's funny? Around my hometown, we got this place called Kneeling Rock. And then right by it is the Three Sisters. It's just like the set of three mountains. Everyone calls it the Three Sisters, right by Kneeling Rock. The only thing it's missing is Blowing Rock. Like if Blowing Rock was reunited with the Three Sisters and Kneeling Rock, it'd be fucking. There'd be an eruption. We'd have new land.
Volcano in Yellowstone.
Yeah, fucking create a new fucking territory on the fucking ocean. Yeah, but in brass. Well, guess what? Guess what, Anthony? Sorry, I called you Anthony. I meant to say Arthron on fire. Fucking. If it's a chrome lighter, guess what? Underneath that chrome is brass. You could just take off the chrome and fucking have it high polished brass. Like, I would just do it with my etching process. I'd just do it with electricity and cotton and salt and vinegar and boom, boom, boom. And all the chrome would come right off, buff that brass right up. It would be a brass Zippo. So I wouldn't care. Whatever the February 1998 was, it wouldn't matter. And if you're not comfortable doing it, send it to me and I'll do it up. Shit. Take me an hour. Especially since I wouldn't have to put any designs on it. I just wanted it plain brass. Boom. Fucking easy peasy. Hey, why not make a painted Zippo that's glow in the dark? Yeah, and you can do that too. I'm just not big on painted Zippos. I just don't like painting them. I don't like painted ones either. I'm just a steel guy though, right? Like I prefer either all brass or chrome or rose gold or silver or gold or even copper. I don't rock the copper in any way, but don't even own one. Happy with it. Happy with that choice. Because 80,000 is a collectible. Lippy post in the Discord. Thank you, Lips. Good idea. You know what? I'm kind of funny. I want to see how T-Man's poll's doing.
Oh, 14% said no.
How many?
I'm fucking with that 24%, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what? That's only 21 votes, so 14% is literally like 2 votes or 1 vote. So I wouldn't be too worried about the percentage. But like I said at the beginning of the stream, we put that up because we were talking before the stream started, and we put that up. We were dying laughing. So funny. Bare Zippo, brass, or copper. Now, do you mean like a bare Zippo plain? That's what you like? Which I'm in the group. That's it. Yeah. Seems like a lot of folk are in the Discord. Discord is a pretty happening place for everybody that likes to keep the chat always going and to show their shit and stuff. Good place. Good place. TMan's in there. Gets me all the addresses. Gets me all the addresses I need. You got to watch out for TMan. He's got all the intel on you guys. When he's at Blowing Rock, just know bad things are happening with your address.
Yeah, I'm writing the address on a piece of paper.
Only at Blowing Rock.
And I'm throwing it off the cliff.
Making wishes. It's funny. I like what you've done with some of yours. Yeah, thanks, Aaron. I appreciate it, man. Like, I've worked hard on those, man. I've made some cool ones. I'm definitely proud of, because if you look at my earliest ones to where I got to now, how I do them, like, I've come a hell of a damn long way, man, and I've gotten pretty good at what I do. And I have to say, they're probably some of the best customs I've seen on YouTube. I've seen a lot of customs on YouTube, and no one's really doing this. It's pretty unique and looks really good, man. I'm kind of the creator of the style. And I think I've seen other people doing it too, man. And that's what I like is I've opened up, people can do this from home now. That's how I did it. It all started in a basement, in a garage. LOL, what's his opinion on commemorative Zippo lighters that are custom made for specific events? Those are really specific, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And as far as I look at it, anybody can go. It doesn't matter if you own a business or you're just private or just one person. Like, I can order a shit ton of Zippo Fanatic 77 Zippos custom made by Zippo. I can order as many as I want to. And you know what I mean? But like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? All that means is I made the order and that they're Zippos, right? For me, something collectible has to be released by Zippo. Like, they were releasing it. It's on their website or it's in their catalog or whatever they did it at the time before internet. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's collectible to me, not some guy's fucking, I made these and here you go. I don't know. Those aren't collectible to me in any way. Because if those were collectible, well, then, like I said, Terry Lyons got a fucking Zippo with his dog on it. There's only one of them ever made, so he's got one of the rarest in existence. Right? Like, that's how I feel, At that point, the only time I find them worth anything is when you start attaching them to, famous people. Like, look at John Wayne. He got 50 customs made. And he gave them all out to people on movie sets, and they're worth a lot of money because John Wayne's worth a lot of money. You know what I mean? Now, if that was any other celebrity, I'd be like, fuck that guy. I really don't care. But I happen to really like John Wayne. I got a John Wayne poster right here that nobody could see that I see every day. And, I got my Elvis up, and I got all the shit I like up, man. And they mean something to me, so, but am I willing to pay a premium for anything like that? No, I'm not. I'm honestly not. If it was one of TMan's vids that gave the info on how to get the black mat off a Zippo, it turned out nice. Polished it up with a wire brush afterwards. Yeah, TMan's video on the nail polish remover of a mat. He actually mentions me in that video. And yeah, we were talking about it. And he made the video. It was a great vid. TMan's got a lot of great vids. He's got all the different fluids you could try that work in a Zippo. It's another great video. He's got his reviews on naphtha and stuff like that.
That video is so old, though.
Doesn't matter, though. It's good, though. Like,
I know, true, but it's just every time I go back in my history, seeing all the old videos I made back in like 2020 to like early 2021, I see the old house that my grandparents used to own up here in Boone, which we don't own anymore, and it kind of makes me depressed. But
Yeah, get used to that, bud. You're gonna start noticing a lot of your family stuff you like going missing. That's growing up.
Yep.
Yeah. That's just growing up, buddy. But good content, though. Good content. Doing good on views, too.
Yeah, I wonder what my subscriber count is at.
Yeah, you don't even fucking check it, man. This guy. And his YouTube channel could be monetized, too, and he doesn't even... he doesn't even fucking set it up or nothing. Could be making free money, and he don't care.
but while he's looking at that, and I seen that you said you polished it up with a wire brush. Yeah, that must give it a real tumbled brass look. Because wire brush sure doesn't polish it. That one with my dog on it is in all my vids too. My most seen Zippo. Yeah, it's rarest in the world. Rarest in the world, Terry. You know what I mean? Fuck those guys as their wannabe collectibles of runs of 50 and 300. You got one of one, my friend. Cutest dog in the world on there. Wait, does he have the Ushanka? Yeah, TMan, he's got a Ushanka video. And yeah, he has the Ushanka.
In fact, I actually have it here in my apartment. It's actually in my cedar wardrobe because it's full, so don't want moths eating holes in it.
There you go. TMan even fucking wears it every day.
Well, I don't wear it every day, but mainly it's kind of hot outside, and I don't really feel like putting on a hat that was made for like the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, when the time is right.
Yeah, mid-February I'll wear it.
When the time is right, you best believe. You might not want to wear it this winter, though. You might get beat up. It just comes up on the fucking Blowing Rock News, eh? Local man
was taken as a Russian spy.
No, local communist gets murdered. No one's sad. Yeah, cops said they weren't even going to investigate. We went and checked out his YouTube channel too. Yeah, story checks out.
Dang, that video has 60,000 views.
Yeah, dude, that video's gaining steam. You probably got so many Russian subscribers.
I know, like the amount of people who are like on there talking to me like, oh yeah, this is cool. Like some of them are legit communists have commented on my video like, yo, are you a socialist? Are you, that's so cool. And I'm like, bro, are you dumb?
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That attracts the wrong people. It's the best video on your channel.
I know, it's the best video.
out of all the things you offer on YouTube, that stupid thing.
Yeah, the communist hat. That's the one that gets the most attention.
Yeah, like it makes me wonder, like, you know, fuck, how many communists do you have on your fucking profile?
I have no idea, and I don't want to know.
Yeah, hey, just put up a poll one day. How do you see yourself? Hey, communists, socialists, fascists, or free-loving American? It'd be like 2%. Just 90% communist. That's what you get. You reap what you sow. You know, you go out looking for Yushenka, you get fucking Yushenka qualities back, you know? You reap what you sow. Livy's laughing. ZF77 design done. I'll print it on the weekend when I can dedicate a couple of hours to the printer. All right, sweet, man. Thanks, Luis. I appreciate it, buddy. That's fucking awesome of you. And, you know, no rush on it, man. I like gifts later on in life, too, you know? You don't got to pour them all on at once. Yeah.
I see myself as a neat popsicle lamp. What the heck?
It's pretty true. When I watch Terry's video, that's what I'm seeing. Team Fortress 2 heavy weapons guy cosplay happening. Comrade TMan.
Oh my god, yes. Oh god.
I don't even know what that is. It sounds like
it's a video game that's been out for a while.
Okay, it's called Heavy Fortress.
No, Team Fortress 2. There's like a blue team and a red team. Each one of them has a spy. Each one of them has like a doctor. Each one of them has like this sergeant guy. Yada yada. I've never actually played the game though.
Oh, but you've watched people play and it looked pretty interesting.
Well, no, but back in like 2015, there was a bunch of people that were like making like SFM meme videos of like the Team Fortress 2 characters.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only reason why I know what Team Fortress 2 is.
Yeah, you know, Lippy also brings a valid point in capitals and quotations that his name is Comrade TMan. It's like how more communist do you want this guy to be? You know, it's like he's asking his fucking subscribers, like, guys, how do I turn this up 5 notches? What else do I need to do?
Buys this USSR flag that was flying on December 25th, 1991 above the Kremlin.
He was like, hey, Zippo fanatic, can you put a hammer and sickle inside those brass knuckles? I wouldn't do it. I was like, no, I don't promote it. I remember I told him I wouldn't even talk to him until he changed his fucking picture of Dale Gribble in that fucking uniform. Like full SS gear. Look at this asshole. I was like, I don't even want you talking on my channel until you change that. He did. Change it to a nice picture of a flame. I see. Oh, mine will have a case. It's a phrase from the movie The Fifth Element. Oh man, dude, I haven't seen The Fifth Element since I was young. I've only ever seen it once. I didn't watch that movie too many times. I seen it like when I was young. I just haven't watched it recently. Maybe I should. But my remote's broken for the little streamy thing I use to watch free shit illegally. I gotta figure out how to fix that. It won't connect anymore, Bluetooth for some reason. Unfortunately, hadn't been updated for years now. What hasn't been updated for years? What are we talking about? T-Man's communist status? Yeah, I haven't seen any fucking higher ranking medals in his videos, so he still seems to be low level, working on mid tier. Oh, Team Fortress hasn't been updated. Oh, okay. So that's a game that would used to have updates.
Yeah, it's a pretty old game.
Yeah, man, I'm not big on video games anymore in my life. I know about the older ones because when I was a kid, I used to like video games. So like original Nintendo and Super Nintendo, I know pretty good. But after that, 2008 old. Oh yeah, I was already well out of video games. 2008, I was at peak condition. Probably finger blasting 5 chicks a week. I still play Pokemon Go. You're too old to even like Pokemon, Terry. What are you doing playing Pokemon Go?
Wait, Terry plays Pokemon?
Doesn't even make sense.
Pokemon Go to the polls.
Doesn't even make sense for Terry to be playing Pokemon Go. Like, dude, I remember when Pokemon first came out, I was like, I don't know, fuck it. I think I was like 17 or 15 or 16 or something. And then, like, my buddy's little brother fucking would play it, collect cards, and we'd, like, make fun of him and beat him up all the time. All his friends would come over to have some big Pokemon match. We'd come in, fucking destroy him, beat them all up, laugh at them. So, like, I never got into Pokemon, like, ever. Just, you know. The only reason why we did it, maybe we were like 14, I don't know. But the only reason why we did it is because we were still ashamed that we still had all our Ninja Turtle stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like we hated people who played Pokemon. It's just we were ashamed of ourselves that we still had our Ninja Turtle sheets. You know? That's what it was. Iran still have all my Pokemon cards. Yeah, man, probably worth money too. The 90s ones are the most worth anything, right? Like that's when they first started with all of them. I know my buddy's little brother, even though we made fun of him and beat him up, like when he turned like 30 or something like that, like he sold all those Pokemon cards for like a sizable amount of money. He got some good cash. I think it was like 10 grand or something. Got him started though. It was down payment on his condo he bought in Toronto.
You should watch the video by Filthy Frank that he made years ago when Pokemon Go first came out.
And what?
Where he's talking about Pokemon Go is the end of humanity. I want Terry to watch that video.
Yeah, Terry, go watch Filthy Frank. You'll learn a valuable life lesson. What's the craziest mod to a Zippo lighter to give a unique look? Oh, you're probably just gonna have to like make one of my customs. Like, take my same thing I did and do it. Like, what else is crazier than that? My girlfriend and I both play it. Gets us out of the house. Yeah. You know what? That's good, man. That's good, man. You got him.
Oh, Lippy. I'm assuming Lippy knows who Filthy Frank is for how he goes by now in the music industry as a Joji. It amazes me that someone like that who did the most crackhead shit on YouTube and edgiest stuff on YouTube is now like in the music industry.
Well, anybody in acting or the music industry is like a fucked up human being anyways, right? So it makes perfect sense. Like, dude, you see that UFC fighter? Did you see what that UFC fighter said? He's like, until you come out with the fucking Epstein list, everyone in Hollywood is a pedophile to me. Right? That's basically that's basically how I feel too. I feel the exact same way. I do not like or follow celebrities. I don't care about them. I fucking laugh at them. They're all weird and have weird views, and they all do weird things. And through the history of Hollywood, they've all been that way. You know what I mean? Like it's weird. It is a weird elitist cult that does dirty things. So you know what I mean? I feel the same way, man. I don't trust them. Swap Zippo for them. Yeah, I just swapped out Pokemon cards for Zippos now, basically. That's that. Aaron called me out. Also have a storage unit full of bins of Lego that I need to sell off. Oh yeah, man. Damn, the Legos. That's a rabbit hole, eh, Terry? You got sucked into the Legos. Because I loved Legos when I was a kid. So like when I got older, man, when a new set would come out, I'd just buy like the cheapest set to get like the little minifigure I wanted. I just became obsessed with the minifigures. I know it's it's a dirty game to get into. Get rid of them, Terry. But if you got any good minifigs, let me know. Gets flamethrowers and toast Zippo sliders. Joji now. Terry, how much for the Lego? Yeah, Athron's already in it. Save the good minifigures for me, though, Terry. Don't let anyone else have those minifigures. Most of my Legos are Star Wars and Model. Oh, perfect. You know what I need? I need a Darth Vader. I need a Darth Vader minifig. I lost mine to a fucking nephew. You never let your nephews play with your Legos. Those fucking bastards. I lost my Darth Vader. It wasn't an important one. I just, like I said, I don't care about the set. So, like, that's why I don't have multiple Darth Vaders, because back in the day, you used to be able to buy Darth Vader by himself for like $4 just in like a little mini pack. Or you get like a stupid little fucking spaceship with him. Like, not even a spaceship. Like, he couldn't even fit in it or anything. Like, it was supposed to be like a miniature model next to a minifigure for like $5. I needed Darth Vader. I buy for a racetrack Lego City. Easy fit. Zippo stains of Lego. I have an entire bin of just minifigures. You don't want to hunt down a golden minifig. No, I'm not hunting down a golden minifig. I'm sure Terry doesn't have one.
Wait, Lego made golden minifigures?
Yeah, it was this really limited edition golden minifig. There's only so many made. It's really low. And like, it caused such a fucking frenzy that Zippo, that Lego said they would never release it again because it caused such a frenzy, like just chaos.
Damn.
Yeah, so they're never doing that gold thing again. Like people,
Black Friday be beating each other up with microwaves they're trying to buy.
People were
beating each other up.
people were ripping apart stores, bro. Like literally, mobs of people ripping apart stores to try and get one of these gold fits. Or something. It was something. Yeah, because like what they did was they had these like little minifig boxes, mystery boxes, and then they have it was the first run they ever did of them, and they put these golden minifigs in so many. There's only like 300 nationwide or something. And so people were just tearing apart the boxes trying to find the gold minifigs. They're just buying the entire box. And then they were selling them for ridiculous prices online. I can't remember if that's the exact story or not. It's been so many years, I may be off.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Well, like, I have some of those collectible minifigs. Like, I got the Scrooge McDuck minifig. I sat there, man. I watched the video on all the minifigs that came in that set. There's like 10 minifigs that come in that set. I sat there, okay, at the Walmart, and I knew that Scrooge McDuck was the only one out of all the 10, because you got to look at what they come with. Like, they all come with, like, you know, a gun or, like, you know, just little items with the minifig, right? So you had to know what to look for. So I knew he came with 2 sticks because he had his cane and he had a top hat. And it was the only piece like that in any of the minifigs, right? So I just kept feeling bags until I felt those 2 sticks in that top hat. I'm like, oh, there's one. I opened it right there. Yeah, it was Scrooge McDuck. I brought it up to the thing, fucking scanned it, paid for it. That's how I got my Scrooge. And then, like, there was this minifig. Oh, there's this huge Venom set. Okay, it came with Venom, fucking Spider-Gwen there, Aunt May. No, not Aunt May. Or did it come with Aunt May? But it came with Venom, Spider-Man, bunch of minifigs. Anyways, it's $100 set. I'm like, I don't want this Lego set. I fucking bought the Lego set from Walmart. I brought it home. I cut open the tape. I took out the minifigs. I sealed it all back up. I said, I don't want this. I returned it. Got the fucking $100 back and kept all the minifigs. I even kept the whole sticker thing. So I got like all these extra fucking Venom and Spider-Man stickers for the mechs. But and it's funny too because the Walmart I did it at's closed down now for years. But like I got the only Ghost Rider minifig. I got Carnage.
Oh Lord. Yeah, these golden minifigures, Jesus, they're expensive.
Yeah, bro.
$100 for a little piece of plastic?
Yeah, bro. But you know what though? Now they sell the golden minifigure keychain though. You could get those. But it's keychain. That way nobody tries to counterfeit them or this and that. It's nice. And it's not the same color too. Like it's not the gold tint, the bright gold. It's like a dull gold now. So that way people aren't fighting over them. Also, solid gold Bionicle mask, a Lego theme I'm part of. Yeah, that's sick. There was a couple of golden ones. There are solid gold C-3PO ones too. I believe there was only one made. Yeah, there's the solid gold C-3PO. It might have been more than one, but they gave it out specially. I remember watching the video on that thing. Isn't there a silver one too? Or a silver R2-D2 or something?
Yeah, like right here, there's golden Harry Potter minifigures for Lego from back in the day for $107. What the heck?
Yeah, the Queen Amidala Lego with the big dress up for $100. Yeah, man, dude, like some of those minifigs go for a big price. Like, there's only actually one official Deadpool minifig too. It came out in like 2014 or something, and I wanted to get a Deadpool minifig because I love Deadpool, but it turned out that they only had one and it was collectible. And you know what's funny? It came in like the cheapest little $20 set, and I remember seeing it at the store and like not getting it. And then years go by and the Deadpool movie came out. I was like, oh man, I want to get a Deadpool minifig. But once that Deadpool movie came out, because it's a rated R character, it cut any chance of him getting a new minifig or whatever, right? Because it was supposed to be Deadpool from like the X-Men cartoon or some sort of X-Men shit, right? So they came in an X-Men set. It came with like Wolverine and Charles Xavier and a helicopter or something.
Yeah, like right here, there's a Lego Star Wars Clone Trooper minifigure prototype gold monochrome.
Yeah, gold monochrome is what it's called. That's the slight chroming they do on the plastic to give it that nice glow. But you know what, though? I have been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube lately, man, of like, I guess Lego changed their recipe in the plastic because like people's minifigs are like breaking just sitting there in their collection now. Like if they're new. Like none of the old minifigs, like anything from 2 years ago.
Oh, I know, like all the old minifigures.
They last forever, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's still some Lego minifigures from whatever that late '70s rendition of the spaceship. And if you've ever seen that Lego movie, horrible movie in my opinion, but I was forced to have to go watch it with my family for whatever reason, because like all my family got together when I was like 12 and was like, oh, let's go watch this movie. And there was like that character from like the late '70s, and he was like the guy who was obsessed with the spaceship, and that was like the whole
Yeah.
of that Lego set was, you know, spaceships and space, and I still have several of those.
Dude, like you grab a Lego from anywhere between the '70s and '90s, like you grab a Lego. Try to break a Lego in your fucking hands, like a longer Lego. Yeah, try it. You can't. Like, try to break one, man. Try to break one with fucking pliers and shit. It is so hard to break a Lego. Like that is some of the fucking hardest goddamn plastic. But now, like apparently, like you could just fucking do whatever you want to. And like from what I'm seeing on YouTube, I haven't bought a Lego set in fucking a decade. I don't know. I have no idea, but. My old Legos sure don't break like that. I have all my Legos from when I was a kid, and they're fucking all fine. You 3D print Lego bricks for custom parts? Yeah, that's a good idea. You know what? It just made me want to squeeze this fucking stand that Luis made me. Like, even for 3D printed, like, this thing's solid, too. Like, it's pretty damn hard. I can imagine 3D printing working good. There's got to be a way to shave this down and smooth that out. Like, these ones are super fucking smooth. I don't know how these ones came so smooth. These ones are completely smooth. Yeah, just like Claire says, they're like the old Nokia phones, man. Yeah, dude, I know. I've missed those fucking Nokia phones. I wish I still had mine. You know, I never got rid of them because they broke. I got rid of them just to upgrade to the cooler, newer phone. I don't know. I was young. Tried to stand in one. I couldn't fit inside a Lego, I don't think. But yeah, I'm curious about the bionicle masks, especially since they're harder to get. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't collect those like that. Like, I don't get too far in it. I'm more just like any character I like that has a minifig. That's why I was really disappointed in the Mario minifigures this year. These stupid fucking things that are like super huge. Like, I wanted just like a regular minifigure that looked like Mario. Get a little Yoshi too that he could ride. That was about it, man. That was the kind of set I was hoping for. They didn't come out with it on the Mario. But like, I passed on the original Ninja Turtle set there where you got all four, and that's a big bummer for me, man. Like, I want the Ninja Turtle minifigs too. I feel like I really missed out on those. And like pulling the trigger on ordering them all too, just not doing it. I'm a grown up, right? It's like, I don't know. Like if I'm at Walmart and I see a set for $10 and it's got my minifig in there, yeah, I'll pick it up. But like I'm not gonna go hunt down a whole Ninja Turtle set for like I don't know, I couldn't find it cheap. I didn't want the whole set, I just wanted the minifigs, possibly their weapons, but you can do a lot with Lego. Yeah, Lego is fun, but like I used to do it lots too because my nephews really love Lego. But now they're like, you know, growing up and they're like, you know, young teenagers now, and they're just more into like farming and hunting and stuff. They don't really play with Legos anymore. So like, I kind of got out of it too because like I'd go see them all the time. They'd want to play Legos, and like, yeah, sure, fucking play some Legos. So when I'd buy them sets, I'd really buy them sets just so I could take the minifigures. Because they were more about building.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Okay, now I see what you're saying about ridiculous prices. Lego minifigure, Mr. Gold, extremely rare. There was only ever 5,000 of these made, and they're like worth $6,000.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they're crazy, man.
That is insanity. I could buy a nice ass car with that money.
Yeah, I know. I'd never pay that for a minifigure. The difference between the black filament and the gray resin is the kind of 3D printer filament tends to be stronger. Resin gives better details, smoothness. Oh, okay. So that it's just the type of resin that's in there. I would make a Zippo standout Lego. I would make a Zippo standout of Lego if you want. I'm 24 who still play with Lego. Yeah, you know, and like I said, there's no problem like still playing with Lego because like you know what, like I live my life vicariously through the Lego YouTubers. Like I watch them do these crazy builds. Like I seen this one guy, man, he did the whole fucking oh man, how am I drawing a blank on that right now? But it's like it's Darth Vader's lair. It's like Mustafar or whatever. I think that's what it's called. It's just I don't know how to exactly pronounce it, but it's like Mustafar or something. Like he made an entire fucking replica out of Legos. It was like 16 feet long. It just had this huge tower, all the lava in front. He had all the scenes on there. He had fucking troopers everywhere, and like the elite guard, and like he had the whole other side with all the fucking planes and shit. Like it was unreal. Like took him 4 years to build it. Cost like 20 grand or something. It was just unreal. Yep, Mustafar. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? And I was thinking about what Athron said too. Like that would be cool to have a Zippo stand out of Legos. Just they have to be.
Back in the day, I built this custom, like they were individual Zippo stands, but I built them out of the same Legos that were at my grandparents' house that used to belong to my father and like his family and his like brothers and sisters. And I made these little display stands for Zippos out of them, and you could open the box and everything and set it in there with the box open.
Nice. Like I was thinking of even just little stands, right? Like if you got the flat tiles, like you know the ones that don't have you know, they're to smooth out a surface. They're just little tiles with no prongs on the top.
Yeah.
They're just little flat tiles. Like if you build a nice little stand, all the same color with all the same color flat tiles, you could build a nice little fucking Lego stand for Zippos. Just put a vinyl sticker on it after that says Zippo or whatever. And you wouldn't even be able to tell it was Legos, to be honest. Because once you finish it with flat tiles, right, like you can't even really tell it's Legos. And you order a bunch of them in different colors. Because you could just order specific Lego pieces, right? Like you could just order, you could just order whatever piece you want.
Lego Denmark.
Yeah, you can just order whatever piece you want for cheap. So I'd just find out which pieces I'd actually need, then I'd order just a bunch, all different colors, so I can have a bunch of different stands. I like having these little single stands because, like, I leave a lot of Zippos out, right? Like, I leave them out. I like having them in these single stands. I really, really do. But the thing is, too, though, like, you can build like a pretty huge fucking display, man. Because don't forget, you get all those Lego windows too. Like if you made every Lego window like a door, you know what I mean? And then you just built this stand, like Zippos like the same size of those fucking Lego windows. And you could just fit each slot in behind the little Lego glass, you know what I mean? That you just got to open up. That'd be pretty cool. Put some LED lights in there. I should make a larger scale Zippo out of Lego for my channel. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, man. That'd be a good idea, Terry. That'd look fucking cool too, right? And that's a good idea. Just for some fucking good views and for the channel. And, you know, you like to use Legos. That'd be pretty cool. And with all your extra Legos too, make a fucking Zippo display box. But Terry, you said you got a lot of Star Wars Legos. Do you got the original Death Star? That set goes for a ton of money, man. Like I might be over exaggerating when I say a ton of money, but it's a sought after set. You should, Terry. Terry, you'll be bringing two communities together. Yeah, fucking right, man. Fucking right, man. Because the Lego guys will see that and they're like, "Oh, cool, Lego Zippo." And then the Zippo guys will see that and be like, "Oh, cool, Lego Zippo." Zippo have just brought out their own what does in the most letters. I don't understand that, Aaron. Zippo have just brought out their own what does in the most letters. I don't know what that means. You'll have to retort. Yep, the Death Star with all the different rooms also have the Super Star Destroyer Vader ship. Nice, man.
Oh, that's nice.
Dude, well, you know what? You gotta piece all that together because you gotta sell that set as
take like tons of time to build one of those, but
it does, but it doesn't matter.
Cool to look at it.
Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it built. They just want the entire set. Terry's got the entire set and he wants to get rid of it. He wants to sell them. Like he'll get a good chunk of cash for that set. And if he's got the original Millennium Falcon too, the original Star Wars sets, the ones that first come out, are way more sought after because they were more complex and had more pieces, and everyone just agrees that they were like better put together. And then the new sets, you know, Lego cheaped out, got rid of a lot of pieces. You know, it doesn't have all the extra rooms and spaces in there and the Death Star and stuff. And people don't like that. What about Star Killer ship? Ooh. Yeah, it's funny. Like I showed TMan, like I have a little casino. I have like a little casino that I built in my window up here.
TMan, yeah, that thing's fucking
sick. TMan has seen it. Like the first layer is all a casino. It's got a roulette table, poker table, slot machines, little food and drink area, and then I got like Iron Man and Scrooge McDuck playing poker, and Venom and Spider-Man playing roulette. And then on the next layer, it's a strip club. And I got Spider-Gwen dancing, some Mary Jane giving Peter some fellation, and Carnage and Ghost Rider and shit are sitting at the strip club watching fucking Spider-Gwen spin around the poles. There's a little bar. And then up top is the security room and a safe, and then all the bad guys are all fucking robbing it, right? It's a 3-tier building, and I got that all set up in there. It looks pretty cool. Only T-Man has seen it.
because I just wanted to build it so that way every time I got my minifigs, I can just place them in there wherever, right? If they're a good guy, they can go on this floor. Bad guy go on this floor. Super villain, they could be Robin. Bro, I was hunting for that ship for years. Does fit an armor Zippo. What fits in an armor Zippo? Took me 12 hours to build the Death Star. I do have the first Millennium Falcon they came out with. Yep, I have Starkiller ship too, the black one. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, so you know what, man? Like you got a bunch of pieces in there that you could sell individual. It makes a really, really good cash off there. You should do that, especially if you're not into Legos anymore. And then out of all your sets, I think the original AT-AT 2 is pretty big, eh? The AT-AT. I knew the new one they came out with was fucking big. Looked pretty cool too. Bro, I was hunting for that ship for years. The one with Jono Eclipse fig. Nice. Just remember, when you come across a Darth Vader, like one that isn't to a set or anything like that, just one of your shitty Darth Vader things, send it my way. See the Darth Vader. Dude, they were supposed to come out with they didn't come out with I was going to get it this year because I thought they were coming out with a Darth Vader mini pack, and they did. Not to mention the Lego Mindstorm Star Wars sets. Sell the Lego and get more Zippo like that. Yeah. Or just sell everything and enjoy the money. You know what I mean? But people don't understand that either, though. TMan, like the money means nothing, right? Like it's the collecting. Like you don't care what the money is.
Yeah, true.
You know, like for me, it's never been that. Like I don't care like about the Zippo or anything like that. It's just like finding it and getting it is like a thrill. You know what I mean? Like it's exciting to do. You know.
I know, and I wish so badly that my father would have let me purchase. I never should have even asked him. That was my stupid mistake because he knew I was 16 and I was like semi-interested in tobacco. And he was like, but he didn't know I was a smoker yet. And we were in Illinois, and there's this random like thrift store / antique shop, and they had a red roof Marlboro Zippo in there, brand new, still had a sticker, everything. The dude only wanted $3 for it, or like $5. And that antique store, and I was like, can I please get this? I really want to buy this for myself. And he was like, no, this is a Marlboro Zippo. I don't want you to smoke it. And I was like, but why? It's worth money.
Yeah, look at you now. Now you don't even smoke.
I know.
TMan, everyone who's wondering, TMan has quit smoking, guys. He has fucking quit. He is not a smoker anymore. I think everyone should congratulate him.
I'm a smoker. I just don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I think everyone should congratulate him on that. That's a big feat to be able to do. That's not easy to do. That's something I strive to do myself. Only I had the power of a blowing rock. I would definitely be able to quit the habit. Hell yeah, the thrill of finding some of these older vintage ones I've been getting has been a blast. It really is, man. It's really the fun because, like, and whenever I do that too, like all my Niagara Falls Zippos are like that. When I find them, I get them. I'm all excited about them, and then they go on the shelf, and I never see them again. I don't care. Same with my Lego minifigures. I'm all excited to get it. Oh yes, yes. I get it home. I set it up in my little thing. I'm like, awesome. Never look at it again. never bother. I don't know why I'm like that. You know. I get the comic book I've been looking for. Yes, I got it for $1. Yeah. And I go put it in there. I've never opened them or read them. Ever. You know, my first Zippo lighter was during middle school. Yeah, man, mine too. Like, I got my first lighter when I was like 7 years old. Someone gave it to me, and then I just kept getting them and finding them and collecting them, and unfortunately using them. Sweet, congrats, TMan. Congratulations. How long has it been, TMan? What is it, TMan? How long has it been?
Let me think. I quit back in, late May. It's been, and the only real reason why I quit, big shocker, I know, I really wasn't that concerned about my health. I was more concerned about how much money I was dumping into just having to buy a damn pack of cigarettes, because like a pack of Camels now at the little grocery store down the road, I just walked down there, looked in there, peeked my head around the glass, because they're on a glass case. I was looking through the glass, and they want like $9.50, and I'm in North Carolina. Or no, not $9.50, $8.50 rather, for 20 cigarettes. In my opinion, a pack of cigarettes should not cost a person more than $5, but that's just me. But yeah, that's the main reason why I quit, because the taxes, they just like every few months in North Carolina now, they're just raising the taxes on cigarettes.
Yeah, man, like fucking, I buy bootleg cigarettes, and I'm only paying like fucking $2.80 a pack. So I'm like, yeah, I'm fine with that. Like now I smoke freely and enjoyably. I just enjoy my smokes. I don't even smoke the whole thing. I'll smoke them halfway, throw them out. I don't give a shit. Like I'm paying 1998 prices again. You know, like I was.
Yeah, see, and that's nice. And guess what? Back in Wilkesboro, I can still go to that special tobacco store down there. That girl would always give me good deals on premium, unfiltered Lucky Strike cigarettes. She'd sell them to me for $2.30 a pack for 20 Lucky Strike non-filtered cigarettes. Now that's insanity. Because I remember one time I went in there, they had a whole brand new carton of the Lucky Strike cigarettes. Now normally, if the normal guy was in there, he would want $89.99 for that whole entire carton of Lucky Strike unfiltered cigarettes. She looked at me and looked at the cigarettes and was like, I'll sell it to you for $23, the entire carton. And I was like, you damn know I'm going to take that deal.
Yeah, fucking right, man. That's all I pay for a carton now is $28. But like when I first started smoking back in the 90s, like I said, I'd get a premium pack for $2.24. That's what I used to pay. When I was a little kid, I used to go to the store and buy my mom smokes, right? Like she'd be like, I need smokes. She'd give me you guys don't have it in the States, but we had them here. She'd give me a $2 bill. I'd go to the corner store. I'd get her a pack of smokes for $1.50, and then I'd have 50 cents for myself. I'd fucking get. You get 3 candy for a penny at the time. And so, 50 cents, I'd get 150 fucking candies. I was like, oh yeah, man, it's fucking perfect. I was just a little kid, and
yeah, that was back when you could actually do stuff like that. Like here in the States and in Germany, they actually still have cigarette vending machines. However, the cigarette vending machines in Germany, they have a little swiping thing for your like identification card. So that way, someone who's like 12 can't go up there and like, oh, okay, I'll just stick $5 in here and get a pack of cigarettes, like you used to be able to do here in America back in like the 70s and 80s. There was like, smoking sections in restaurants.
Yeah, I miss that, man, dude. I used to miss going to McDonald's, having a smoke in there, man. Fucking, they had like little. They used to have holes in all the tables, and you'd put a little tin ashtray that said McDonald's in it. Burger King had them too.
Yeah,
Wendy's.
my father told me about that.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, I used to live that, man. Fucking go in there. It's so nice. You'd have Big Mac, fucking chill, light up a smoke. It's cold outside. It's winter outside. You don't gotta go outside. You can just sit there and smoke for an hour. It was the days, man. Those were the days. Yeah, Terry, me too, man. I used to fucking roll smokes all the time. But now in Canada, it's weird. What they did was they just made fucking the tobacco just as expensive as the carton, so it's not even worth it for you to roll your own smokes now. Where I am, but you don't smoke either, but buy a lot of lighters. Yeah, that's sick, Aaron. A lot of people I know on the channel don't smoke, and they all collect lighters. It's just a fun thing to have. Cool.
That is true. What Terry Lyon's saying. If you do, because like in the state of North Carolina still, like they keep, but that's what's irritating, because with like the bags of, Terry, the thing is, the bags of tobacco, you can never get that specific Lucky Strike roasted tobacco flavor. And I got the first time I ever tried a Lucky Strike unfiltered cigarette, I was hooked. Just like that, I was like, this is the goddamn best experience I have ever had smoking a cigarette, period. And of course, normally they're like $10 a pack now, so kind of unfortunate. But what I really need to do is just go back down to Wilkesboro again for like a few days and just see if that lady is still working in there, and I might pick up a pack of Lucky Strike unfilters.
I thought you were just down in Wilkesboro.
I was, but the thing was, the whole time I was there, I never saw that girl working at that tobacco store. Though there was another guy in there. And oh yeah, there is another younger kid who's Indian who works in that tobacco store, and he also will sell you a pack of cigarettes for like dirt cheap too. If you ask for Lucky Strikes, he's going to sell it to you. He won't go quite as cheap as that girl would, but he would go down to like $4 and like 75 cents for a pack of unfiltered. Still, that's more than half off for a pack of unfiltered. So I'd more than be willing to pay that back then when I was smoking. So.
Right? That's just a good deal.
I know. But the thing is that guy and also the girl who also worked in there. Well, actually, there's 3 people.
I'm going for a smoke.
Okay.
I'm going for a smoke. You keep the chat busy and continue with your stories and read the comments.
Alrighty. Yeah, so there's like 3 girls, or not 3 girls. 1 guy, 2 girls in there. The one girl who would give me the cheapest price on the Lucky Strike unfiltered, she was in like her, she was about middle-aged, in her mid-40s maybe. And she would sell me them the cheapest. The second cheapest was the guy who was in there. He would sell them to me. Actually, no. The second cheapest was the younger girl who was the sister of the guy. She sold me a pack for like $3.50, something like that. And then her brother, who also worked in there, who's the guy I was telling you about, $4.75. So, it really honestly depends on the person you're buying the pack of cigarettes from. Because I know the owner of that store, he was really, really strict. Because I went in there one time and I was like, yo, can I buy a pack? Because I just thought that they were, at first, that they were just always selling those cigarettes that cheap for some weird reason. And I went in there, so like, can I get a pack of Lucky Strike unfiltered? He was like, yeah, that's going to be $9.99. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, $9.99. That's the official price of them, which that's true. Oh, so you're buying like you're talking about those huge bags that are either, or they have like a blue color on the top of the bag, and they have one that's a green color that I think is menthol. They have I think a red one and a gold one. The golds are like light. And the blue, I don't really know what the blue is. Blue might also be light. Oh my goodness, it's Big Chungus. What's up? And I mean, the thing with those big tobacco bags is, yeah, in a pinch, they'll give me the nicotine I want and I'm craving, or used to crave, rather, but it just wasn't that luxurious, thick, white smoke, very unique smell of the cigarette smoke and very unique taste of the Lucky Strike unfiltered. That's why I love them so much. back when I was smoking. Oh, yep, I know the gambler bag. Yep, I know that. In fact, the tobacco store down the road from me carries that brand. Tell your girlfriend that only true hardcore Americans smoke unfiltered Lucky Strikes. Because again, and if you're listening right now, Terry's girlfriend, trust me, and maybe you're more of a light cigarette smoker, or maybe you don't even smoke at all. I don't even smoke anymore. But when I did, that toasted, like even though I don't smoke, like my mouth is watering because I want that flavor. I want the flavor of the roasted tobacco that's in an unfiltered Lucky Strike. I really do. It's so unique. It's unlike any other cigarette on the market today. Quentin Tarantino cigarette enjoyer, Big Chunkus, confirmed. See, this is the question. In all those Quentin Tarantino movies where they're smoking red apple cigarettes or whatever they're called, I wonder if they literally did the same thing that Terry Lyon's talking about, and just literally in order to make the quote-unquote red apple brand is, they printed up, obviously on a cigarette pack, a fake cigarette name, but I wonder if they actually rolled real tobacco cigarettes. And I'm guessing in like the movies Reservoir Dogs, where, back in 1992 or 1992, you could get away with smoking on set, but don't really think that's very looked upon with much favor anymore. Because I know places like Disney, ever since 2008, you are now not allowed to predict smoking tobacco of any form in any Disney film. And funnily enough, Walt Disney himself was a humongous fan of Lucky Strike unfiltered cigarettes. So it's very ironic that they do that.
Pulling it down, TMan, or what? Nice, good work. Oh, it was nice. We've been going for 2 hours now. It doesn't even seem like that.
It feels like 1 hour.
Oh, Big Chungus here. I haven't seen him in a while. Bought a lot that you recommend, 1941. Oh, nice, Aaron. You got yourself a 41. Good job, buddy. You're going to love it. This is a 1941 right here that I customized. Yeah, you're engraving your girlfriend's to match yours. That looks cool. Oh, Terry's lady doesn't like that. She likes fucking beef jerky and cheddar flavored cigarettes. She don't like the unfiltered. And the only thing she likes unfiltered is Terry. Some lion mouthfuls. I vaped for a while before I quit. Now I just enjoy the devil's lettuce. Yeah. I mean, that's where I want to get to. I just want to quit smoking and just enjoy the devil's lettuce, and then eventually quit the devil's lettuce on weekdays. That's about it.
Always got to have the door open for the weekends.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Weekend, man. Come on, everyone needs that wine. I feel like getting a little creative and paranoid at the same time. That's when the best creativity happens. You make edibles, though, for my sleeping issues. Yeah, it's good old sleeping issues. No one's. I hate sleeping. I wish I could just never sleep. That would be awesome for me. Then life would make sense. My body shutting down. My body shutting down because it needs sleep is weird to me. It's like, why? Like, why do we need sleep? What a waste of life, though. You know, you spend half your life sleeping. Like, fuck. There's so much out there in the world. It seems like you're missing something when you're sleeping.
Oh, speaking of edibles, I have a funny story for you guys from a few weeks ago, or months ago, rather, when I still worked at the steakhouse. This is when I had first got invited to the local bar that we have in our town, or one of our local bars. They do a trivia night every Wednesday night, and my coworkers had finally decided, yeah, let's invite Tristan.
Oh,
so
finally happened.
To go, and I got the bright idea that as soon as I clocked out, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to the store, and I'm going to buy some edibles, and I'm going to eat them, and I'm going to have a blast at trivia. No, that's not what happened. So I ate them. I ate 5 or 6 of them. I was waiting for them to kick in. It was an hour in, and they had finally come by to pick me up, and that's when I first started feeling them start to kick in, and I was like, oh yeah, let's go. So I get in the car, they're starting to kick in a little more, and then we go into the bar, and I order myself a IPA beer, and as soon as I take a sip of that beer, they kick in full swing, and I'm stoned right after I take that sip of beer, and I'm sitting there like, bruh.
You know what? And probably all his answers to the questions at trivia were all communist answers. Everybody's just like, who is this guy?
No, I started having a panic attack because this was only my second time going there. I knew none of the other teams. I knew no one, so my mind was like an overdrive paranoia.
Still had communist answers though. Because they just came out.
Confirm or deny that.
Yeah, they came out naturally, right? So it's you're your true state when you're that paranoid. Oh, that's funny, man. And I remember one time I threw up all over this chick who was in the back of a car smoking a joint. And the cardboard filter came out and swallowed it. And if anything touches the back of my throat, I'll puke. You know what I mean? It's just the fucking filter on the back, I puked all over this chick. They're like, oh, he went green. He went green. I was like, I never even hit the joint. I never even got to smoke it. How did I go green? Never got to enjoy it.
Oh, Terry, you're talking about the Delta 8. That's actually the type of edibles that I had purchased. And one thing about the edibles is they take about an hour to kick in, but once they kick in, I mean, honestly, they're pretty goddamn potent. Because from what I understand, the Delta 8 turns into Delta 9 in your liver or something along the lines of when you eat it, it changes from Delta 8 to Delta 9 actual weed inside of you, and then, gets you the full-on high. So it's kind of, an even bigger loophole than just smoking Delta 9, or Delta 8, rather.
I want everybody in the chat to know this, too. I had dropped an M&M Mini under the desk just now. So the Zippo room will eventually have ants, I think. Because I'm never going to go under this desk and pick it up. It's just not happening. This desk is huge. I'm not going under it. To get one lonely M&M. Get out of here. That's crazy talk. Comrades, it's time to make a diamond Zippo lighter case. You know what? How sick would that be, eh? Solid diamond fucking Zippo case. There's got to be a way to do it. But, like, you can just do a diamond encrusted Zippo case on a silver Zippo. I think that looks smooth.
Well, you actually could make a diamond Zippo case. You just have to find a large enough diamond that was big enough that you could mill out the diamond in the shape of the lid, in the shape of the body of the Zippo, or the case.
I don't think you could do that. I don't know what's harder than diamond. Would you have to use like a laser jet to do that? Some sort of water jet?
You have to use something. I know they have tools that they use to like cut diamonds into their, correct shape. But the thing is finding a diamond that big with that many carats.
Well, they're out there. They're out there.
I know, but another issue is all the diamonds in the world. Pretty much, it's a controlled market, and they only release so many of them.
Have you got any good butane insert you can show us? I have every butane insert. Well, one you want to see, man. I got every one there is. Except I don't have the Udis here right now. It is lent out. And what else? What other one am I missing? No, I got the rest. I put the double torch in the Gravity Falls. I keep the double torch Zorro in the 41. It fits in here perfect. Oh, I'm running out of fluid. Haven't filled it. And in here, I'm running single torch Zippo. No, that's a Zorro. I think the Zippo's in here. Oh no, this is the. Yeah, this one's a Zorro. And this one's the Zippo. And then I got some Thunderbirds that I don't use or ever fill up. That's about that. And the Yellow Flame. I got a brand new one in a box that Lisa gave me. I haven't opened it yet. I'm saving it because it's got a perfect chrome finish. I want to save it for when I get some gold plating so I can have a gold plated Yellow Flame for my silver Zippo. I think when you open the silver Zippo and see the gold plated insert, it'll look pretty badass. Diamond can cut diamond or lasers. Ooh, some James Bond shit. Throw some atoms at it at a high speed. I'm sure that'll do it. Your best one. Just use diamond to cut it. My favorite one is the double torch, the Zorro double torch, because it's gold colored and it works really well. It's running out of fluid right now. You can hear it. It's not pissing out the way it should be. I could feel that there's losing air pressure. Or maybe it just needs to be bled. Yeah, it's working fine now. Now it's staying wet. I had a little air pressure in there. Happens sometimes, man. You gotta watch. But I like this one.
That can be done.
It's my favorite.
On a silver Zippo.
It's my favorite double torch, to be honest. I always use it. And the thing is, it's going to be winter soon, so I'm not going to be able to use it as much. So I've been using it like a fucking crazy man. Because last winter I couldn't use butane torches for much. Like, not to go outside with. For in the house, if they're just sitting in the house, yeah, they're fine. But once you go outside with them, they don't work. So I just have the gold-plated pipe insert for that. I leave the house with the gold-plated pipe insert. It's dirty right now, but I'm going to clean it up for my 6-month review video that I'm going to be coming out with shortly here. Just use diamond to cut it, but diamond-covered case would be something. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I definitely want to buy the diamonds in bulk.
They would sell titanium Zippos again, but I don't ever think they will, unfortunately, because it would cost a lot of money nowadays.
Yeah, Terry, I did the same thing with my Yellow Flame, except not my girlfriend. I gave it to my dad, just because he likes to have a button there, and he liked the way it operates. He really liked that insert. I miss using it. I used it for about 3 months, and I just loved it. And then Lisa gave me another one, but like I said, I'm saving it for when I gold plate it. I don't want to ruin the finish because gold plating will stick to chrome pretty easy as long as the chrome is nicely buffed and you don't touch it much before you do it. The gold will take on the same luster. Just got that one and seems too good. Nice, good. I'm glad you got it. Some people have problems with it though, so you got to watch. I use really good butane in it. That's my trick to always having it working is using good butane. I can't run Ronson butane in it. I can't run Zippo butane in it. It doesn't work well. Actually, none of my butane torches work well if I run Ronson or Zippo butane. I don't know why, but so I'm lucky. They have some good stuff at Canadian Tire, and that's what I use. Anyone else wish Zippo would sell titanium ones again? Yeah, I know, right? Titanium Zippo would be cool, but I wouldn't even want a regular titanium Zippo. I'd want an armor titanium. Like, if Zippo started selling titanium ones again, I could see myself picking one up, but I could also see myself not picking one up and complaining if it's not armor. Or a 41 or something. Like, I'm just so sick of regular Zippos. I'm just so sick of them. They've been around since the 50s. Like, it's time to change it up, guys. You know, we got the armor. Let's improve on the armor now. Like, let's make 4-barrel titanium armor like fucking Chungus says. Yes, Chungus, but I doubt they will. Just got that one. It seems to be good. Zorro double torch, 4-barrel titanium. I'm wondering if Zippo would make motorcycle themed cases. They do. They have Harley Davidson ones. They have Harley Davidson collectible every year. They have armor ones, 360 engraved, fucking Harley Davidson collectibles. They got them all. Zippo still needs to make a rose gold 41 round. Yeah, I know. That's a real pain in the dick, too. Like, you're making armors rose gold. Why? You used to make vintage look rose golds. They used to make them. I don't know why they don't anymore. They should still do it.
This person on eBay bought an unfired titanium Zippo from 2003 for $100. He even left the original price tag sticker that he paid for it of $149 from whatever store that had it, that he bought it. He wants $999.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's probably one of those fake ones from the video I posted. Those people in Vietnam are making fake titaniums from 2003 and fake copper. With laser engravers, they're just making titanium cases to specs, slapping a Zippo insert in there. Check it out, man. Check out that video. Fun. They show you how you make them. They're fucking identical matches. Fucking, you can't tell. These people on eBay can't tell the difference. They don't fucking know. And like, you gotta see the Zippos this fucking place is cranking out. I posted them on my community tab. These videos. Somebody turned me on to these videos of them making these fucking knockoff Zippos and thing. And it made sense too, because like used to go from never finding them for sale to all of a sudden there's one for sale every week. So how is there that many now compared to when there was none? And those people are making them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and same with the copper Zippo.
That could be one of them.
And same with the copper Zippo. I'm telling you, probably that's fine.
Yeah, the only one that's legitimate that I can tell is legitimate is this 2003 one that has been used extensively. And it's worn like, you would expect a titanium case Zippo to wear. So I'd assume that one's real, but who really knows?
Yeah, Lippy's with me on the rose gold vintage look. we're both on that. And the thing is, the rose gold vintage look used to come with a fucking rose gold insert, man. Like, can we get a rose gold insert back, please? Ventress, what's going on? You know what, Ventress? Guess what? I sent that fucking package in for repairs. What now? What now? What do you got to say? We were talking about you earlier in the package. That video made me never want to buy an old titanium. Yeah, I know, right? Now I'm just like, I'll wait for Zippo to release one now, because now there's chances are you're just getting a fake one and you're going to pay $1,000 for it. Went to an antique store yesterday and saw a black mat with a Confederate flag on it and a Zippo box. It wasn't a real Zippo though. Was disappointed. Hey Ventress. Yeah, they probably. I've seen some pretty bad ones too. There was this guy at this local store here selling some fucking Nazi one. It was an all red. It was like a candy apple red Zippo with the fucking
swastika on it. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, you selling this shit? I gave him shit. I was like, what the fuck you selling this shit for? This is fucking stupid. And then later on, it turned out that someone reported him for selling it, and they fucking took it away from him. They took it away from him. I think they charged him too, or something like that. I can't remember. It was in the paper. I was like, that's fucking funny. I wasn't the only person to complain. Good. You know what I mean? But like, we all grew up, man. Like, fuck, dude. Like, this guy's dad was in the war. Like, how could you be in the war and have this fucking shit? You know what I mean? Like, my grandfather was fighting fucking Nazis, not fucking buying their memorabilia. Yeah. It wasn't a Zippo either. It obviously wasn't a Zippo. It was just a Zippo style made to look like.
Time in history where Zippo was like, yes, let's put a swastika on our lighter and try to sell it. I'm sure we can sell a lot of these. Yeah, that never happened.
Yeah, I know, man, right? Like, I don't know. But I guess people are about that life. You know, there's people out there, they're about that, I guess, right? You do what you gotta do. Can we get a 1941 back? I'd like to get a rose gold 41, but what I'd really like is an armor 41. If I had to choose between a rose gold 41 and an armor 41, I'd take an armor 41 and just rose gold plate it myself. You know, I'm fucking fine with that. But if they made it with armor 41 rose gold, well, buddy, you know, I'm gonna have 3 of them. I only want one with a Confederate flag on it because they're hard to find now. Being from Wisconsin, I'm a Yankee. So you got the Union one too, then. Hello, Dan. How is it going? Okay, might make an emblem for my pirate metal band, Zippo. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because you can make emblems, right? Like you can 3D print what you want it to be, and then you could fucking just like pour a mold right into it, and it'll take shape of the fucking thing you want it to be. Fucking glue that bitch on. Going good. How about you? I can't wait for that red roof to come back. Oh, yes, and now the point where we get to disappoint Ventress. Oh, I left that part out perfectly for when she would say this. I never sent the red roof in the package. Oh, never sent it in, Ventress. There was no need. I didn't think Zippo would fix it anyways. I've already come up with a plan to fix it myself. I'm going to take a brand new, the only thing ruined on it is the lid. I'm going to take a brand new black matte lid. I'm going to flatten out the plates and my clamps, and I'm going to fucking JB weld them back on, and it's going to be all bottom original case. And all the pieces will be all original, obviously, too, because they're all the same plates. And I'm going to have to redo it. I don't think Zippo's going to do it because it doesn't. They would just replace the lid and not put the plates back on. I don't think they cover that. And they would have to straighten the plates. I don't think they would. Ventress, no. Yeah. What? Rest in peace. How could you? She's going to unsub. No, I wanted to see if they would. No, I don't think they would. Like they're if they have the opportunity to replace the lighter, they would rather just do that. It's much faster. It's much cheaper for them to replace the lighter than it is for them to pay some person to sit there for 3 hours and tinker with the fucking thing. You know what I mean? And then that's why they'd rather do it.
Yeah, and also those plates on the Zippo are technically part of the finish of the lighter. And if you read the full warranty, it says we will cover any repair of your Zippo lighter in order to make it fully functional, like, you know,
yeah,
a functional lighter. But then it also says, but the finish, however, is not guaranteed. Well, those plates are technically part of the finish because they're on the outside of the black mat. So,
and there's some deep reading you can do too, where it also talks about the plates, like they will glue one back on. Like if you sent in a Barrett Smythe and the fucking whole front plate fell off on the one side, you know, they'll glue it back on for you. They will. But they will not do anything to damage plates. Like, it says it in the fine print. They won't do anything to damage blades. Like, they will glue one back on for you. Like, for as long as it's, that's the only issue. Like, it's not damaged in any way, right? They will glue one back on. But other than that, they won't go any further. So that's why I just decided to keep it and fix it myself. And it would make a good video, too. So
where's your the fake titanium Zippo video?
it's on my community tab.
Oh.
It's right under my live stream. It's got 8 likes and 9 comments or something. The video itself has like 630 views. The guy I was talking to him, like I think he was the one who works there. He's the one who took the video. He just wanted everybody to know, hey, watch what you buy, because we're making them. No, not unsub. I'll just click on his video before I leave YouTube. I ended up scoring a red roof, never used, with 4 other Zippos, also never used, in a case that holds 30 Zippos for only $110 a couple weeks ago. Oh, nice, man. Fuck, why didn't you make a video? That was a sweet deal, Terry. Yes, I thought so too. Nice, Dan. I'm doing well. It was a good day till watching this BS. Yeah, Ventress. But Ventress, I thought you'd like to see the repair video, because if you just see if Zippo fixes or not, you don't get to see how it gets fixed. At least now you get to see the whole process. I got to destroy a brand new black mat for it, but luckily I have 5. So, well, I don't have 5 anymore. My dad dropped one in the fire, and then I had to replace that one. So I have 3.
Oh yeah, here it is. Yep, I'm definitely gonna be watching that video.
Yeah, and there's one right under it too, man. There's one right under from that guy where he's making other ones too. I posted 2 of his videos.
How to fake?
Like, they're doing.
Wait, so this guy is actually making these?
Yeah, man. Like, from what I remember, I could be wrong, but I thought I was talking to him, and yeah, or he says in the video that he works there or something like that. He took the video while he was working. And, like, you got to see it. Like, he's filling up boxes of fake copper, and fake titanium. It's just 10 stacks. It's like, oh, my God. And he's like, yeah, you know what I mean? And you could get a copper Zippo. Like, it has nothing on it. It doesn't say Zippo on it, but it's the exact specs of a Zippo. He says in the video, you can get them for China for like $2 a piece, made out of copper, a few dollars a piece, already made, raw, right? And then they laser engrave on the bottom, and boom, and now it's a fucking commemorative copper Zippo, and fucking away it goes.
Yeah. Although one thing I'm noticing from this photo, at least, is the lid of the titanium Zippos he's making. They look different. They look different.
I don't know. I never noticed any of that when I looked at it, because it's easy to copy an exact Zippo spec. Been the same lighter for a long time.
True, but I mean the only issue is the titanium Zippos. If you pay close attention to them, the titanium Zippos are actually a vintage look Zippo, because both the top and the bottom are both flat on those lighters. And that's something I noticed before, like years before this guy even made his titanium, because that's true. Because back in the day, 2003, they were like, yeah, let's make a bunch of vintage look styled Zippos that are titanium, and they have a flat top.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the video, with the part you might be seeing, he says that a lot of them they gotta fucking do final touches on them. When you watch further on in the video when he's putting those titaniums in a box, they don't look like vintage looks. Yeah.
Okay, everyone, I got a timestamp there. I'll continue the rest of the stream that me and TMan had. I'll continue it another day. I'm going to shut her down here. I got a timestamp and everything like that. And we'll do it another time, guys. Thanks for being here. Everyone who showed up, keeping it interesting, having fun in the comments. It was really nice listening to TMan again. Fun with everyone in the chat. It was a good time, man. And we'll definitely be doing it again. Take care, everybody. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it.